Welcome back, TorchedFF. I invite you to Shavasana. Arms and legs sprawl out wide. Notice your breath for what it is. It is normal for us to end in Shavasana as it is corpse pose, our final rest. Practice for death. And I know a lot of people don't like to talk about death, but in all honesty, it is the one thing that we have in common with everything. Everything will one day cease to exist. So why not take the opportunity to practice ceasing to exist? To feel the body relax and release. To notice the breath exactly for what it is. And eventually we allow ourselves to let go. Practice letting go. Then you can see that this life is so much more valuable. So many people fight in fear and are afraid to die. But the more that we come in the understanding and the understanding that we will one day leave this planet, it gives us all the more ability to want to live a life worth living. To live a life that is in support of us and our own well-being and not at the mercy of anybody else. So I say that this life is yours. Live it according to you, exactly how you want to live it. As long as it is not harming anybody else, let it benefit you and benefit the ones that you love. Take a full inhale. Exhale. Breathe deeply. Let it go. Interlace your arms overhead. Take a full extension, full breath. Reach up and down, front to back. As you exhale, point over to the left and take your feet to the left. I like to call this banana asana. It is a crescent shape here where we stretch our side body while we engage the bent side. Take a full inhale. Exhale. One more deep breath. Let it go. Gently draw through the other side. Full inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Let it go. Back through center. Reach front to back. Full breath. Exhale. Hug your knees into chest. Wrap the shins, point and flex the toes, rotate at the ankles. Begin to rock to your left and right. And shift that front and back. And I invite you to a high boat. Press on the sit bones. Extend through the torso. Spine is long. Engage the shoulder blades down and back. Feet flex. Bring your knees in line with your ankles. Fingertips stretch forward. Full inhale. Stay for the exhale. Breath in. Exhale, low boat. Heels and shoulders come to a hover. Hands can stay forward, or you can reach them overhead for a little more stability and engagement here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. As you exhale, heels press forward, reach the fingertips up and overhead. Create length. Do your best to breathe deeply, especially in poses that take a lot of full body engagement. 1 more in. Exhale, rise up. High boat. We'll take another breath in. Exhale for low. Do your best here to line up your heel and the second and third toe. Fingertips stretch overhead. This is just like extended mountain, only you have a slight hollow body. For 3, 2, 1. Rise. Beautiful job. Now reach for your feet. You can hook the toes, extend the legs nice and long. Gently press your feet into your hands to maintain balance. Shoulders reach forward slightly. Pull the shoulder blades back and down. There is a balance between ease and effort here. Full inhale. Exhale. Breathe. Out. Now notice, engage the quads, engage the legs, and hold that balance. Full breath in. Exhale, lower to hover here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise to a seat, cross the legs. Sukhasana. Inhale, create length in the spine. Exhale. Left arm overhead to your right ear. Breathe in, press your head into your hand. Exhale, gentle neck stretch here. Let the weight of your arm tilt your head over. You can lift and lower the chin to feel where the tension is in the neck. If you happen to find somewhere and it feels tight, stay right there. And take a breath in and out. 1 more in. Out. Now release the head, press it back to neutral. And we'll take the other side. Right arm up and over. Full breath in. Exhale, lean towards your ear, elbow to ear, or shoulder to ear. Start to rock the head to find where it's the most tense. Once you get there, breathe in. Exhale, let the weight lean a little further. Beautiful job. Release that. Press your head back to neutral. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, right hand down, or left hand down, right arm overhead. Option to drop the forearm, side body extension. Breathe into it. Let it out. Inhale, rise up. Right down, left over. Full breath. Exhale. Inhale, reach overhead. Fingertips stretch forward. Even if you are off the mat, focus on creating that length here. Shoulders down towards the back of the hips. Feel that expansion. 1 inhale. Exhale. Take your time, slowly rise to a seat. Hands walk back into center. Inhale, reach up. Tabletop. Shift over your shins, knees stacked beneath hips. Adjust yourself on the mat. Fingertips spread wide. Inhale, belly down, crown and tail lift. Exhale, spread and round through the upper back. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Cow pose, you breathe in and engage the back body. As you exhale for cat, you squeeze your core and stretch the back body. So let the tension transfer here. Back side to the front side. As you inhale, engage the back body. As you exhale, engage the front body. Beautiful job. Wrist walks here. Fingertips face the knees and face the knees and face away and face away. And note that we are shifting our weight towards the fingers and the hands that are planted, allowing the opposite hand to rotate. Because it would be very difficult to lift your hand up off the mat if you're bearing a lot of weight on it. So focus on the distribution of weight and the awareness in your body. That is what yoga is about. After you've walked to your wrist, flip your palms facing up. Fingertips spread wide. Squeeze the earth breath in and out. Keep your breath moving. Keep the wrists moving. Tabletop position. I invite you to a bear pose. Engage your core, tuck your toes underneath, and squeeze through the center of your body. Press the mat away. Eye of the elbow creases turn forward slightly. Feel your upper arms draw in the midline. Look for some chest engagement, and the pit of your belly is engaged as well. Now, from this floating position, I invite you to take a hovering cat and cow. Inhale, belly down, crown and tail lift. Exhale, press and round. Inhale, engage the back. Exhale, engage the front. One more breath in. And out. Neutral spine, downward facing dog. Pike your hips up and back. And step your feet wide about mat width. Somewhere in between hip width. I teach a lot of vinyasa, and I find myself moving rather quickly on the yoga mat. However, when I move slow, I learn a lot more about myself, about what I need in the moment. And I build a lot more strength and resilience, not only physically, but mentally. So notice how moving a little slower affects you. Instead of just tossing your body through the motions, be intentional about every single movement. Inhale, lift high on the ball of your toes, chest falls toward thighs. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift higher. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift as high as you can. Exhale, release. Left foot toward the center. Inhale, right leg high. Bring your knee in towards your nose, round through the upper back. Press the earth away. Inhale, back. Exhale, knee to nose, second time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, draw and hold here. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, back. Bend the knee, stack the hips. Take a wild thing here. Spin to the long edge of your planted foot, high on the ball of your right toes. Look up and back. Notice if we want to bring our foot closer to our upper body, it gives us more space for leverage and to reach our hips a little higher. 3, 2, 1. Use your core. Draw up and in, knee towards chest, and gently step toward the top corner of the mat. Hands plant on the inside of your foot, lizard pose. We'll take an active lizard variation. Feel free to adjust on your mat. Hands on the inside. It's like high plank with your foot next to your wrist. Shift forward and back. 5 of those. Stay back in the heel, inner thigh squeeze. Inhale. Exhale, hips lower. Squeeze up and lower. Feel the core. Engage and dip. For 3, 2, 1. Open up toward the ceiling. Reach back. Drop to heels, so both toes face the right side of the mat. Fingertips stretch to the back wall. Drop down to your leg, your choice. Full inhale. Exhale. Roll back through center, high on back toes. Extend through the front leg. So you may want to take up more space if that's for you. We are here, straight legs, high on your left toes, high on your right heel. Breathe into this. Exhale. Inhale, drop into your hips, reach back. Exhale, straighten both legs, touch towards the earth. Inhale, reach. Exhale, extend. One more, breathe in. Exhale, extend. Spin over toward the left side of the mat, side facing wide leg fold. Let the head hang heavy. Soft bend to the knees, very soft. Reach the hips back. Focus on opening here. The glutes through the inner thighs, through the hamstrings. You can let your hips shift left and right. Hands are connected to the earth or a block, whatever supports you. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, peel, right arm open toward the ceiling. Breathe in. Switch. Inhale. Exhale, look up, option to reach up. Full breath. Let it go. Back through center. Reach beneath you. Stay engaged in your legs. Full inhale. Exhale. Now walk your hands out forward and press your hips back. So we're reaching our hips back so much so, look at fingertip tense. You can even pick your hands up. Focus on pulling the tailbone straight back. Breathe in. Exhale. Center your weight. Halfway lift. Side lunge to the back of the mat. You can rest on thigh. I invite you to stay up higher just for this first one. Take a breath in. Exhale. Slowly start to drop. Lift the heel. Heel and hip can touch, heel and glute. Option to play with the balance. Hands can touch at heart. So nowhere on the right heel, which makes this a lot more difficult. But take what you need. If you need the support, use it, of course. We're here for a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Drop the heel. You don't have to drop the hips. Now right hand to your left ankle. Pull through, peel open. Breathe in. Exhale. Come back inside. Left hand down, right arm up. Breathe deeply. Let it go. Take your time. Shift to the top of the mat, high on the ball of your left toes. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, reach under your left. Once more, open up. Hands plant, standing split. Reach the left heel high. Now note, legs like to poke out, point out. I want you to rotate internally and extend through the heel. This may lower the leg. That's perfectly fine. We're here in this space for 3, 2, 1. Release your feet to meet the earth. Ragdoll. Take your opposite elbows. Let the head hang heavy. I like the interlacing behind the neck. Take a full breath. Let it go. Inhale. Exhale. Release the arms, feet about hip width. Halfway lift, breathe in. Forward fold. Extended mountain, full breath in. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, breathe. Hands plant, step high plank. Pause here. Heels press back. Inner thighs squeeze, outer shins turn in. Do your best to line up your second and third toe with the heel. Drive your toe mounds down. Feel your quads and core engage as you do so. Shift more forward. Stay active through the whole front body. Exhale, elbows bend. Press back high, push up. And low. High. Low. High. Knees drop, elbows drop. I got this from Breathe and Flow. This is Flows. Shift forward, upward facing dog. Breathe it in. Downward facing dog. It's a great alternative for the high to low push-up if it doesn't serve you. Take one breath in. Exhale. Inhale deeply. Release. Breathe, left heel high. Knee to nose, squeeze your core. Press through the upper back. Inhale, up and back. Knee to nose. Kick back. Knee to nose, squeeze and hold. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, up and back. Bend and stack. Wild thing. Right heel down. High on the ball of your left toes. Look and reach overhead. Full breath in, glutes engage. Exhale, pelvis. Pelvis follows rib cage. Breathe. Roll back, high push up. No, we didn't do that. Stay floating, knee in towards chest. Feel the strength. Quietly step forward. Great job. Hands plant on the inside of the foot. It's like high plank with your hands inside of your left foot. Shift forward and back. 5 of those. Stay back through the heel. Hips lower. Squeeze and press away. And core engage. Dip and lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Now spin the right heel down. Toes face the left. Drop into this hip stretch, this side body extension. Breathe in. Exhale. Left hand can stay on hip or reach to the back wall. Full breath in. Exhale. Rotate forward, high on the ball of the back toes. Extend through the leg and lift onto your front heel. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale, drop into your hips. Exhale, extend through the legs. In lower. Out high. Fill it up. Release. 2 more. Stay long. Inhale. Exhale. As you drop into the hips, reach back and extend towards the mat. Inhales back. Exhales forward. In. Out. In. Out. Last one. Breathe it in. Exhale. Rotate towards the right side. Wide leg, side facing fold. Allow the head to hang heavy. You can shake yes and no. Heel toe your feet in towards one another. Heels in, toes out. Knees stack right above your ankles deep. Sink into a deep squat. Fingertips stretch forward. And take your hands behind the head. Left elbow, left thigh. Right elbow, right thigh. Alternate here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Feel the core for 3, 2, 1. Now open earth to ceiling here. Lean onto the inside of the thigh. And tilt over to the other side. Great job. Arms out wide. Lift both heels. Drop them lower through the hips for 5, 4, 3, 2. Star pose. Press down. Reach your arms and legs long. Full breath. Exhale. Side facing wide leg fold. Halfway lift. Side lunge to the back of the mat. High on the left heel. Drop into your hip. Feel free to go straight to the balance if you want to start higher. Again, start higher. Feel the mound of the toe press and squeeze the earth with your toe mounds. It doesn't have to be very aggressive, just something to help you control this balance. Full breath in. Exhale. Drop to your heel. Full inhale. Let it go. Left hand to ankle. Pull through, peel open. And this side might be not so equivalent to the other. Breathe into it. Let go. Switch. Take the inside ankle. Reach open. Breathe deeply. Exhale. Center yourself. One breath. Exhale, shift to the top. Peel the left arm open. Full breath. Thread under. Inhale, open. Exhale, reach. Open up. Thread through. Open up, hands plant, standing split. Lift the right heel high. Toes flex, internal rotation of the leg. Notice what you need here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Release feet to the mat. Step your feet out wide. Let the head hang heavy. Feet about hip width distance, halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain, breathe in. Hands to heart. Set your foundation, press the feet down and out. Chair pose. Five more breaths. Hips back and down. Now lift high onto the toes, heels lift, hands back. Find strength, find balance. Quads are engaged, calves are engaged, inner thighs squeeze. My glutes and my heels have like a centimeter in between them to stay active here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Stand on your toes. If you want to rock out, cool, come back to center. Focus on drawing the heels towards one another to maintain inner stability. Full breath. Exhale, we'll slowly lower back down. Stay on the toes as best you can. Knees forward, hips towards heels. Follow the breath. Right back to it. You've got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower to your heels. Deep squat. Widen the stance according to your body so you can hang out here. Full breath in and out. We're here for a few breath cycles. Let it be what it is. The more often we put our bodies into positions, the more accustomed they become to them. Lead with consistency. Take a little wider of a stance. Right hand, left ankle. Because both of our feet are flat, this is a lot more accessible. Peel open, breathe in. Exhale. Switch. Opposite ankle, grab and pull through. Open up, breathe here. Exhale. Center yourself. Fingertips plant, extend the legs, breathe in. Heels plant, exhale. Rise, extended mountain. Exhale, sit back into that deep squat. We'll do that again. Fingertips plant, inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, square the hips, drop the head. Extended mountain, breathe in. Exhale, sink into the squat. Heels in, toes out. Inhale, straight legs. Exhale, square and fold. Rise, extended mountain. This time, forward fold. Set your feet up, halfway lift. Deep squat. Great, rise. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Deep squat. Rise with the breath. Exhale, fold. Deep squat. This time, exhale, rise. Back bend, breathe in here. Exhale, forward fold. Square the hips, square the feet. Halfway lift. Fingertips plant, lift high on the ball of your toes. Line up your heel with the second and third toe as best you can. Start to shift your weight forward, high on the toes. Hips drop in the toe stand. Play with the balance. Arms to cactus or reach overhead for 5, for 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower to your heels and back to your glutes. High boat once again. Welcome back. Full inhale. Press the heels forward. Reach your fingertips overhead for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High boat. Inhale. Exhale to low. Breath in. And out. Rise up. Exhale low. Inhale. Exhale. High boat. Low boat. Stay present, stay focused. In. And out. High boat. Low boat. Breathe in. Breathe out. High boat. Low boat. Breathe in. Breathe out. High boat. Low boat. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one. High boat. Low boat. Inhale. Exhale. This time we'll rise back up. Take your ankles or take your toes. Extend the legs long. Press through to stretch out the shoulders. Legs can stay here or you can take them out a little wider. Play with this balance. Notice the ease and the slight effort it takes to maintain that balance and your focus. Full inhale. Exhale. Back through center. Engage everything. Breathe in. Slowly lower down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees and breathe deeply. Let it go. Keep your left leg, plant the right foot. Keep this knee in towards chest. Slight rock to the left and to the right. And hug your knee in towards armpit. Take one breath in. Exhale. Recline lizard right here. You can hang out here with a bent leg. You can even start to extend this leg up toward the corner of the mat if that is supportive of your opening. This bottom leg can go long as well, if that serves you. We're here on this side for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently draw your knee in toward chest. Breathe in. Take your left leg to the right. Look and reach left, supine twist. Now this may be good. If you want to use a block, you can put it under your thigh at the height that supports this rotation. If you need a deeper rotation, this top leg can go under the bottom leg. Take one breath in. Exhale. Next in. With the release, slowly unravel. Hug your knees in towards heart. Breathe deeply. Exhale, left leg plant. Right knee in towards armpit for recline lizard. Take it how you need it. Try your best to keep your tailbone connected to the earth so you can really focus on the opening of the hip. Left foot can stay flat. You can extend it out long. Option to start that extension of the right leg toward the top corner. It is a practice, not a perfect. And I can promise you that I was not doing this on the first time. So meet your body where you are. Right here is enough versus having an extended leg up to the top corner. Take another full breath in and a full exhale out. Notice that whether I'm counting down or cueing the breath, if you take a longer inhale and a longer exhale, you can probably take one breath cycle before the count. Your breath is your power. Gently draw your knee into your chest. Breathe deeply. Exhale, supine. Right knee to the left, look right. If you need support, you take it. If you need something a little more intense, cross your legs. Twisted roots is what they are known as. It's like eagle legs here, but supine. Make your way through center. Hug in, take a breath. Exhale. Extend your legs straight up. Arms reach up with the legs. Shake it out. Find the rotations of the ankles and the wrist. This just allows us to drain everything out, bring everything back to center. And now you can find slight stillness. Allow the limbs to rock left and right, front to back. Try not to even connect any intention to them and just let them sway like seaweed at the bottom of the ocean. Option to take shoulder stand, triceps press into the earth, hips lift, hands support the low back. Keep your neck nice and neutral here. Now the goal of shoulder stand is to get more onto our shoulders. Keep your gaze at the ceiling. Squeeze the glutes and inner thighs. Toes flex. Create that true north, even though you're upside down. Now I like to practice reaching my hands up toward the ceiling. As time goes along, this may be something available for you. If you are new to this, do not do this. We're here for a breath in and out. One more in, out. Triceps meet the earth. Once again, legs go overhead, plow pose. If your feet can touch the earth, you have the option to bend your knees toward shoulders. One inhale, exhale. Take your time. Slowly roll out long. It can be one vertebra at a time if you prefer. Extend the arms, extend the legs out. Gaze is soft or eyes closed. Settle into here. Your final rest, Shavasana. Commit to stillness. No matter what your body is calling you to do, no matter where your mind is trying to take you, commit to stillness. Inhale, exhale. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Rotate the ankles and wrists. Knees into chest. Breathe here. Legs rock right. Look at it. Rest your head with your arm. Congratulations for showing up, for taking what you need, and for allowing yourself to open. Find your way to a seat. Hands meet at heart. May you continue to lead with love, for love will certainly follow. Hands to the mouth. May you speak with gratitude and with grace, with kindness and with peace. Hands to forehead. The big, beautiful, bright light within me sees, honors, cherishes, loves, and is inspired by the big, beautiful, bright light within each and every one of you. Inhale. As we bow together, we say, Namaste. Thank you all so much. Looking at this new view. Tell me how you like it in the comments. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace and love. TorchedFF.